old flippy whip. There it is. Holy fuck. There we go. We're back. We are fucking back for another ink session. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is just get this queued up on my end over here. That way I can see what the fuck I'm doing, what's on the screen. Hopefully everybody's having a fantastic Wednesday night. Technically Thursday morning, which I'm stoked about. Just give me a second. Pain in the ass. I should have like the thing is I can't do this beforehand because it requires it to be live. So la di da. There it is, the ink sesh. Okay, so we're good. We're golden. So, first I want to say what's going on, everybody. We are back for part 7 of the Beavis and Butthead Meet Filthy Ralph comic. It's coming along fantastically. I've actually got not 1, but 2 fucking pages penciled and ready to be inked. So we're gonna keep plugging away. We're gonna start from where we left off last night. Like I finished the 3rd page. So what we got so far are these 3 pages. All right. So it's pretty dope. I'm digging it so far. I don't see too many things that I need to go back and address, really. Especially this 2nd page. I'm absolutely in love with this page, man. I'm stoked on how it turned out. I keep looking at these 2 panels, and I just feel like that has to be a sticker. I just think it would look so fresh as a sticker. Get that last little bit of fucking pencil off there. Can't have that. So, and then obviously this is the page that I did last night. I think I inked this entire page last night from start to finish. I don't think I did the entire thing on the stream. I feel like I might have finished up off stream. But it's all good. Fucking turned out dope, man. It's like, this is sort of like what I call like an in-between page. You know what I mean? So like I consider this an in-between page. Or yeah, like the first page is sort of like a, and I've even considered doing a whole other first page, like having Ralph sort of pull up to the spot, because I really want to have a shot of little Ricky sitting in the car. So I'll probably end up doing an additional page for that, and then I'll be doing the front and back cover. But I think I'm going to do the entire front and back cover as one piece folded in half. I've done that with some of the Raise the Dead zines. So, but basically what I'm getting at is like slow page and then an action page. And then a slow page, even though there's some action on here, and then the next page is definitely a fucking action page, man. I can't wait to show you fuckers that. But before we get started, I'm going to have a quick little vapey wape and a quick little drink of my water. Fuck. Delicious. Hopefully everybody is, cozy and warm in their fucking house. They say we're supposed to get like a foot of snow, but I claim bullshit. Unless it fucking snows a foot of snow in the next like couple of hours, but I highly doubt it. Who knows though? The thing is, weather's so fucking unpredictable that they don't know what they're talking about. I'm not one of these fuckers that like pretends that the weather network is everything they say is the truth. It's all mostly bullshit. They just look outside and they say, "Holy fuck, it's kind of dark over there. It might rain tomorrow." They got these weather channels where you can fucking like track the storm, basically, like some fucking Twister shit. And I'm like, that's just a guess of what's gonna happen, right? They don't know. Plug in this phone before it fucking. There we go. We're laughing. So I'm gonna bust out. I'm actually going to show you fuckers the next 2 pages right now. The next 2 pages of pencils. Let me just get another couple of these in me. And then I think I'm going to be cracking out a brand new 03. Because it's been too long since last time. Fucking crazy chronic. All right. So the next page is this one right here. So pull that out first. And then I sort of changed up the you know, I mean, they got pretty sophisticated computers these days. Yeah, I mean, I guess, but I don't give a fuck. So initially this was the where is it? Fuck's sakes. This is it. Okay, so initially this was going to be the layout, right? And it still essentially is, but you can see the you know, Ralph confronting the clerk over pressing the silent alarm, and then it's going to cut to inside of a cop car. So I'm like, okay, that's what I want it to be, but I wanted to change it up a bit. So I sort of got up a bit close and personal on this top panel and stuck the gun inside the guy's mouth. And then this is sort of like the this right here is like, you can imagine like the steering wheel here and like the dashboard and all that. Another cop right here. Silent alarm going off from the radio, and they're gonna have some words. So that's as far as I got as that. And what I've taken from that is I got this now. Okay. And like the one cop's got like a bottle of whiskey. He's like kind of sweating a bit. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull off that sweat, but I like want him to be like a sweaty drunken Irishman type with like a black cop. It's sort of kind of like me and my brother, you know what I mean? And I'm actually gonna be seeing him on Saturday, so hopefully I can. Hopefully I know this will be inked, but I want him to see the whole comic. But yeah, I think it turned out pretty all right. Like, you know, that's the thing. Like when like you're looking at your roughs, like you can't sit there and be like, oh, that's like, you know, that's what it's gonna be. You know, it's like, no, you can change it around and you can shock the fuck out of yourself. Because like, you know, especially with this bottom panel, like switching it from like front facing to that, I was like, okay, how am I gonna do this and make it look sick? And I think I pulled it off with this bottom one, and I think this top one looks good too. The only thing that I think I really need to do with this top one is just sort of extend this mask out a little bit. I just feel like there's like that. Should put the curl back, and then as long as we got our okay, I think that's okay. Yeah, I think we're doing all right. Yeah, no, I know they can track those storms and stuff, but you know, I wish I had the ability to take a photo of this right now. Actually, I could use my camera, or I can just trust in this, I guess. Bam, there it is. Whatever. It's just, you know, you look at the fucking Weather Network. I work in an industry where like people are constantly telling you what the fucking weather is, and they're never right. You know what I mean? And it's like, fuck, they got these computers and shit, sure, but they're fuckheads. Move that back a bit. All right. So, with that being said, let's start this off. I think I'm gonna go ahead and bust out a brand new 03. So I'm gonna move some of this shit. I got like a stack of random stuff beside me here on the desk. I recommend if you want a decent art desk for like you know, fucking around like this, if you want this exact art desk, I think I paid $129 for it from Michael's. Like they always have it. It's the whatever their no-name brand name from Michaels is called. I think it's called Artist Loft or something like that, or Artist Craft. But yeah, it's pretty good. There's these are all my brand new ones. So these are all 03 over here, except for there's one brand new 01, and then 205s and a one. So I showed off my art supply, like of like the color stuff the other night, but I didn't show off my like main bag of fucking of shit that I use. This is not it. This is just for brand new shit, dude. Ultimately, still a guess, yeah. Especially when they crank up the lasers and start making tornado. Yep, just like in the fucking movie Twister, dude. I don't know if you've ever seen that. I wonder if I should launch these old 03s off the desk just so I don't accidentally, like, let me just see what the status is on them. Start off with the... Oh, this one's still okay. Sure. See, now I've done fucked them all. So that's the brand new one. So I'm gonna put this way the fuck up. No, I better not put it there. It's gonna get hot. I'm just gonna put it back in the brand new case, I guess, because I'll be goddamned if I throw this out before it's ready to be thrown out. The crazy thing is, the other night, I don't know which one it was, but I left a fucking lid off. I think it was the 01. Which was very foolish of me. When I first started writing this this text here, I was gonna use a thing from Dazed and Confused, but then I was like, no. The line I was gonna use was "Oh, you little shits! I fucking saw that," or I would have to look it up exactly. Oh, by the way, this text, it says, "I saw that, you rat. I wasn't gonna harm a hair on that greasy mop of yours, but since you want to be a hero, I've got no choice but to be a horrible cunt." Now this is gonna be embarrassing, but I gotta make sure my spelling wasn't correctly, and I know there's wasn't. Okay, yeah, I was right. Always double check your spelling when you're making comics, because I've misspelled stuff so many times, dude, and then I feel like a fuckhead because I'm like, ah. Oh. Even like in my zine 187, I've misspelled people's fucking handles and everything, man, and then I gotta be like, hey, sorry, but everyone's been pretty cool about it, so no one's ever been like, fuck you. I wasn't gonna harm a hair on that greasy mop of yours. The page after this, I'm stoked for you guys to see as well. Crazy. I can't believe how much more fucking mileage is on this thing. Like, the thing is, sometimes I feel like if a micron feels like it's starting to go, but then you just like leave it for a little bit, it like fucking rejuvenates or something. One other creative point I want to make right here, the last comic I made called Vomit Coffin, I'm pretty sure all of my text was like a line. So like what I mean by like, see how there's a missing space here? I would have put like GR and then a hyphen just to make it all sort of uniform, but I didn't do that with this one. But it's something that I'm probably gonna do something I'm gonna keep paying attention on when I'm making a comic. Also, like you especially like the way I'm making this is sort of just like drawing the thumbnails and then making the fucking thing. Um, Sometimes you don't realize how much text you're gonna want to put, and then you want to get across a photo. You know what I mean? Like I knew I wanted to get across like this exact like image of like him putting the gun in his head, but I also knew that there was a big decent amount of text to be done there. Crazy. This is like I don't know. This is something I've been thinking about for a while. I've been thinking about actually. I might have already mentioned this in another stream, but I want to reach out to some comic shops and be like, how can I get my stuff in there for sale? How's the process go? You know, because with Vomit Coffin, it's a 36-page comic. Like I should be able to sell that locally. Why the fuck not? You know, if no one will sell it for me, then that just proves that fuck them. You know, we'll put that support local shit to the test. You know, because a lot of those places they will support local, support local. Okay, well, support local here. I'll split the dough halfway with you. Sell it for fucking 5. Give me 250. It's a free 250 for them. But since you want to be a hero, I wonder if we'll see Goofy Fun here tonight. You know, he's smoking government weed, so who knows? Could be laid up in the kitchen, in the fucking fridge, making a sandwich. I'm trying to think of trying to think about, or I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to do a color version of this comic. I'm definitely going for black and white. Like I'm gonna do a black and white one, but I think I might photocopy these, and then color them with. I might color one set with the Prismacolor pencil crayons, and then one set with the Faber-Castell brush pens. You want to be, but since you want to be a hero, I've got no choice but to be a horrible cunt. Make sure I spell fucking horrible right, otherwise I'll be. Horrible. I'm watching this fucking show called Alone with my wife, and we just finished season 6 tonight. The guy named Jordan won. The fucking guy. Like the thing is, like we've went 6 seasons with nobody like getting a deer, nobody getting a fucking like anything really other than like fish and like fucking mice and shit. This one dude alone, he got a fucking a full grown moose. He got a wolverine. I think he might have even got 2 wolverines. I remember there being 2 wolverines, but big fish, bunch of stuff, and like fucking awesome, man. And when he left, he took the fucking moose head with him. I said, there you go. Attention all cars in the East End. We have a silent alarm at the corner store on Hamilton Road. Gotta be some young punks causing shit again. I'm ready to boot fuck some bastards. Car 666 is en route. Oh, like he's fucking biting his fucking lip and shit. Yeah. Get this fucking text out of the way. Remember to breathe. That's something I gotta fucking tell myself. Six, 666, buddy. Attention all cars in the East End. I realize like when I'm at work, I write so fucking fast. It's like bullshit. Like, you know what I mean? And then like when you actually like try, it's crazy. Hamilton Road is basically the main road in the neighborhood that I grew up in. It's like one of those neighborhoods that's like on the outskirts of downtown. So you get all the fucking insane shit that comes with that privilege. And like this corner store is based. I did put the actual name of the store. I put Saxmart, but I'd rather just put the corner store on Hamilton Road because that sort of roots it in the town, like in London. I shouldn't say town. It is a city. Uh, like Pond Mills is a neighborhood. Hamilton Road's a neighborhood. Like just there we go. It's looking all right. Looking all right. Once you get the fucking text done, dude, and then you can actually play. You can actually play the game. Appreciate everybody for watching. Now and fucking later. Fucking bruised like my finger earlier. I don't know how the fuck I did that. This cop suspicion of it being young punks is gonna show it's gonna bear fruit later on in the comic. So technically after this one I'll have 4 more pages to do. And I've already got the next one penciled. apply a little bit of fucking white out there. Do that after this though. I'll probably do the whiteout shit like almost one of the last things, because I find once you need to put some whiteout down and you fucking touch it with your skin and stuff, and it's near the pencil or it's near the ink, it like starts to smear. So I'm gonna be waiting, because that last page I had to do a lot of fucking whiteout. See, I'm ready to boot fuck me some bastards. Yeah, this micron is starting to go, because it's starting to like really flare out and shit. There you go. That's the fucking lettering done. 28 minutes. Might as well do these fucking what the fuck they're called? Word balloons. There we go. Number 1 done. Boom. Number 2 done. I remember the first one I did of these, I taped down the fucking page. It's a fucking waste of time. or it makes it fucking a pain in the ass. Because then you're fucking restricting yourself. Like, what's the point of that? So I want to kind of play around with the panel border of this one right here. As you can see, it's sort of like coming up. So we'll do that one now, I guess. It's supposed to be like static. There we go. There's all the fucking panel borders done. Or excuse me, the word balloons. Now I'm going to do the panel borders. It's all about, it's like a construction fucking project, dude. Or it's sort of like building Lego, like there's steps you gotta take. It's sort of like, you know, when you see like drawing classes and stuff, they're like, here, draw a lemon. Or whatever the fuck. Which is bullshit. You draw a lemon and start off with a circle. Like, that's all fine and dandy, but like, who the fuck wants to do that? You can learn how to draw, you know, really good without doing any of that bullshit. I've seen people that didn't go to fucking art school at all that are just phenomenal artists. Like, I don't like call myself an artist. I call myself a cartoonist because I feel like an artist is like, I feel like what I'm doing is an art, but I don't label myself an artist. I label myself a cartoonist. That's what I do. Because I do a specific type of art. You know, well, I've done other types of art, graffiti, sculpting, that type of shit. But I'm no master at that stuff. But I feel like I'm starting to get a hang on drawing the comics, though. You just need to make a few things that really make you go, "Oh damn," and then your confidence just goes through the roof. And then you'll finish that off, and then you'll be on to the next thing. And you'll be like, "Oh fuck, I can do way better than that." There we go. A little bit of sneakery right there. There we go. It's like the biggest, like the least interesting stuff I did first. Good thing is, these characters are pretty big, so it's not gonna like. I don't have to worry about like doing tight detail or whatever. It's already kind of just laid out. So, I guess I'm just gonna keep using this half-dead micro. I'm fucked. crazy shit, dude. But yeah, that fucking show I was talking about, that show called Alone, like, it's fucking wild, man. These contestants, these people, these like bushcraft types, they get sent out into a fucking area. They can only bring 10 things with them. And they try to survive. Whoever lasts longest gets 500 grand. I remember when she first was like, "Do you want to watch this show?" I was like, "Eh," and I'm glad I did because now it's like my favorite fucking show to watch right now. Funniest part about this to me is like, if you know what Filthy Ralph looks like, it makes this seem so much more fucked up. Because you know Ralph is like a greasy, greasy dude. Like, I don't even know if this is a fucking 45, but it says 45, so let's say it is. Okay, where am I starting this guy from? Called this fucking guy Barry. fucking Pawn Mills at? There you go, Pawn Millie. He's like, oh fuck. Can't talk with a gun in your mouth, can you? It's like in that Biggie Small song. I forget which one it was. Who shot you, I think, at the end. There were some flies up there, but I'll deal with that later. Fucking cool, man. I just want to get all the fucking main shit down just so I don't have to deal with this pencil. Because once you can erase the pencil, it really fucking. Let's start with this dude right here. Sometimes when you hold the micron a certain way, like if it's starting to fuck up, if you hold it a certain way, it'll still work for a little longer. Fucking cigarette in his mouth. I just realized like almost everybody in this comic's wearing a fucking shirt with a collar. You don't want to hear a fucked up story, so I listed some VHS tapes online for sale locally, and this guy messages me the other night asking about one of them that I had on there for $25. He said, "Can you take any less?" I said, "I'd do 15, just because I want to move some of this shit." And he's like, "Yeah, okay, I'll come by tomorrow." So like I work 3 to 11, so he said he's gonna come at 9 a.m. So I'm tired as fuck. I wake up early so I can like, you know, hopefully he's gonna show up at 9 or 9:15 ish. He calls me because I told him to call if I didn't answer a text. He calls me up. He's like, "Hey, I'm at the hospital. Blah blah blah. Some bullshit. I'm leaving the hospital." Okay, I said. He's like, "I only have 10. Can you take 10?" And I said, "No, sorry." And he's like, "Okay." So he shows up about 9:45. And he's like, "Oh, I hand him the tape, and he's like, 'Oh, I thought it was the box set.'" I'm like, "The box set?" I'm like, "No, this is it." And he's like, "Oh." And then he says, "Well, can you take any less?" I was like, "No." And he's like, "Oh, I seen you have Boys in the Hood listed as well. Will you give me that for free?" And I said, "No." I said, "Sorry, I can't." And then that was the end of it. So it was fucking awkward as hell, but You know, I've been ghosted before selling stuff online, but I've never been ghosted at the door like that. $15 for a sealed copy of Alien on VHS. Like, I'm sorry, you don't want to pay it, then somebody else will eventually. I'm not in a fucking dire strait where I need the money. I just want to sell some shit to get to make room in this fucking room so it's not so goddamn packed. But yeah, that was how I started the day. For fuck's sakes, if you can believe it. Something underneath the piece of paper. It's like fucking making it crunchy. Alright. Appreciate everybody for stopping by. Anybody that watches this in the future as well. Fucking dope. I'm probably gonna put a tattoo across this cop's knuckles. Something like crazy. Something like that, like roots it into fucking you know, like this is supposed to be taken in like the 90s. This comic, like all my comics basically, other than Blood Drunk, which is based in like Edo, Japan, but I like the 90s as a good fucking era. There's no cell phone, there's no like smartphones and shit in my comics. You want to make a call, you got to go to a fucking payphone. I thought about putting ties on these guys, but then I was like, no. There, I think it looks like he's sweating. Oh my god, that's so funny. One thing I want to learn how to draw better is like in my own style is lips. And unlike the fucking store clerk Barry, this guy's definitely gonna have some tats. almost. Just some very rough marks there for hair. And that's that. Now I can fucking move the stupid ass pencil. Although it is an important part of the process, like this is my favorite part right here. Yeah. That shit just makes it fucking so much. You know, because until you do this, until you get rid of all those lines, it's just like a fucking. Oh, dude, this eraser's become a mess. Looks like I wiped my ass and didn't do it properly, and it's all over my hands. I got a bunch of brand new fucking ones, but I'm just trying to get every mile out of these fucking tools I got, dude. Like, look at what happens. It, like, morphs to your fucking... It's stuck in your fingernails for a fucking week. What I said, when you get close to the corner, don't fucking go back and forth, just go in one direction, down, away from the fucking page. Otherwise you will end up with a crinked piece of paper. Doesn't matter how thick it is, man. Fucking pain in the ass. I'm so close to retiring this fucking eraser right here. I will after this page. If you do it light. Oh, it's, yeah, not too bad if you do it light. It's not me shitting my pants, it's the fucking cheese eraser. This guy's shitting his pants. Yes, I am. Almost ready. Just start to actually ink this fucking thing properly. Yeah, dude, this eraser's cooked. It's good while it lasted, but it is cooked. I've seen people just go like this, just dab it. I don't do shit. There we go. these flies. I forgot to ink the fucking nice little flies. Right on. But you guys, it has been 1 hour, and I think I'm going to call it, and we'll be back tomorrow. Possibly, hopefully tomorrow. We'll definitely be back Friday night. So stay tuned for another ink sesh. And with that being said, I appreciate everybody for watching. Adios, 666.